Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing really fine. So for today's video, we're going to be looking at a method that you can apply to copy impulse responses from your plugin. We're going to be extracting those IRs from plugins so that you can use them in other plugin or in your pedal or wherever you want to use them. And the first thing we're gonna need is our plugin. In my case, I am using Bias FX. It can be any plugin that lets you take out the amplifier out of the chain to leave the cabinet alone, the cap. And it can be, for example, bias, it can be amplitude, it can be neural DSP, every plugin that lets you turn off the amplifier and leave you just with the cab. The other thing we're gonna need is the Voxengo deconvolver. I'm gonna leave you a link for this software. It's a free version. It has a paid version, but with the free version it's fine. We can do the process. So the first thing we're gonna need to do is select the cabinet we want to copy, we want to extract, and then go into the Voxengo deconvolver, and we're gonna select here on test tone generator. We're gonna select the bits we want to read and the sample rate we're using on our DAW. So I'm gonna generate it, and it has to be, I mean, doesn't have to be 60 seconds, but 60 seconds it's a very good amount of time, so this will work. So we're gonna click on generate. It's gonna ask a folder. In my case, I have this IR folder, and we're gonna save it, and we're gonna see that in our folder it generated a sweep, 60-second sweep. So we're gonna put that into the DAW, and here we have the sweep. After that, we're gonna turn off the amplifier. Basically, what we are doing is to capture the cabinet just as if it was a real cabinet. We are applying the sweep, we're capturing the response of that sweep, and we're gonna process it into the Voxengo deconvolver. So now that we have our cabinet that we want to extract or clone, we're going to select the timeline. You see it's a minute, but we want to select a bit more seconds, because it often happens a glitch when you cut when you just process the minute. So we want to select a bit more of the time, and we're gonna render that audio with the time selection. So you see that we're gonna save the audio 1 minute and 4 seconds. With 4 or 5 seconds after the sweep, it's fine. So I'm going to render it. Okay. Now we have the IR sweep. This is the processed signal by the cabinet, and we're going into the Voxengo deconvolver. The first one, it's the test tone file we used at the beginning, and this second file, it's the one with the cabinet. So we're gonna select it. Here we have the folder we're gonna use to leave the IR, and we're gonna click on process. Okay, after we do that, you're gonna see here's a IR sweep DC file. This is the impulse response, and it is ready to be loaded up on any plugin or any IR loader, pedal, whatever you want to put it in, and that's basically it. Before leaving, I just want to say that on the processed signal, you want to make sure it doesn't clip, so keep that in mind. And after we copy the impulse response, we can load it in. Just to see, I have here the IRs. We're gonna import the one that we created. So here is the cloned IR. The only difference I noticed between the this one and the one we copied, it's that the custom IR, the one that we cloned, has a little bit of more volume. So you might want to match the volumes on your unit or your plugin, but that's the only difference that I can hear between both IRs. And well, that's it for the video. I hope you liked it. I hope that you find it useful. And I'm gonna leave you with the two IRs in comparison so that you can hear the difference between the original and the one we just copy, extracted, or created, whatever you want to call it. So, hope you liked the video and see you guys.